It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Up next, it's our main event between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Step from playing in the AFC title game. This divisional round contest is on. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
11, Brett. Hey, kill.
Lawrence going to throw straight away here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Hey, Ryan.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And he's brought down after a short game. The rookie out of UCLA in on the stop. Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Lisa, 24. Hey, change your touch. Here we go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Just tried a little bit too hard to get that 3rd down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less, Kate, in this case about the throw and much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic, not just knock that ball away.
Yeah.
They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Go, let's go. Hey, kill. Go get him.
Now Lawrence coming off a pick. And after the pick 6, it's another interception. We'll take the interception back inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts, Tom Moore, Peyton, play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
This one sent up for Lamar. We're working a couple yards past the line. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, Those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Third down, they need 7.
Return it. Hey, Altus, what? 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 180. Hey, shot.
They kick the running back in motion. Jackson now on 3rd. Short pass brought in. They get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Hey, middle.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Mitchell on the give, headed left. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture. And one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6.
And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders pull out in front further, 13-zip. And it only took these guys one series to find a major opening in that defense, Brock. Might have saved them some work in finishing that series, too.
Gives them a signature play to end that drive, and you know this in the NFL. For an explosive run for a touchdown, it takes everybody. Everybody up front doing their job, the receivers on the perimeter. That was just job well done.
Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
11. Red on red. Silver.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds his running back. This is Bayshore to And he's going to be brought down at the 42. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. On the move, headed right. He can run it. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Complete, it's Myers. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Gun. Left. Hey, easy. Route. Hey, Soko. It's hot.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard
Hey,
line.
run. It's hot. 13, Lou. 30 left. 11. Hey, we got to switch it up.
Now Lawrence. Chased out to his right. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
What an excellent job there by the defense. Once he gets out on the move, to be able to corral and contain him and not give up any yards. So often a unit can't keep that contained, and a play like that will go for a big gain.
Out of the gun, Lawrence escapes the pocket. And they bring him down after the player reaches the 26.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
11, again. Hey, kill.
In the red zone on first. That's dropped underneath. Tootin. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 10-yard line.
So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. It's an early lead for the Raiders. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. We're back for the start of the second quarter. Jaguars have the ball and a chance at 6. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Jaguars make it a one-score game in the first half. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. A give to Mitchell, running left. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Again, this is Mitchell. He's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's a Vegas first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
The design run, Jackson keeping it. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Now 1 second before they call delay a game, a timeout comes in. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Running back sent in motion. Changing it up here, Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it again. And he hits hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Here's Mitchell. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders take a 13-point lead. Well, next to kickers, some of our most prolific scorers in league history have been running backs, Brock, and he now tops them all. Most touchdowns in a single season.
Yeah, pretty incredible, Kate. You've got to do it with your legs. You've got to do it with your hands. That's why when you're a little kid, right, you're playing on the school ground, you figure it out pretty quickly. That dude's elite. That guy can run and score. He's a difference maker, and this guy certainly is.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
23, 11, on, this is on. Go, go, let's go. Go, go. Go, go.
Lawrence working from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Raiders are going to get the football inside the enemy 40. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Now a give right side to Mitchell. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Here's Mitchell again. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Get it. Go.
This plays a design run. There he goes, right sideline. You mix it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead.
That play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars get it back to a 14-point game. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Running right with Mitchell. Only finds a couple of yards of space. It's second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Was hoping to get that one to Keenan Allen. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Third and long for him here. And this is intercepted. That is Caleb Ransom. And the Jaguars will take over still on their side of the field. They're at the 48. All right, defense did its job. Forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Come on.
Design quarterback run here. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
These runs, you get maybe a couple of them a game, right, Kate? He breaks that one, and we see him start the foot race. I think we were all rooting for the touchdown just a little bit. That's the type of effort that deserves to finish it in the end zone.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Let's go. 11, add. Hey, I'm gun. Hey, kill.
Now it's Lawrence. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Line up the design keeper. He will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars make it a 1-score game before halftime.
It might be easy for some to take these touchdowns for granted, but I'm not doing so up here in the booth. Not with the way he's been running. 3 different drives, Kate, that ended the same way. And I promise you, he's making it look easy, but it's not in this league.
Just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Starting this drive with a design run. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Mitchell on the carry. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. This is Mitchell. Gets it forward for a gain of 3. Tackled there by Jordan Lewis.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Run drawn up here for Lamar. They stop him after a gain of about 3. Leaves him looking at 4th down. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
Hey, go! Hey, Ginger, time!
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd.
Let's go!
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Red on red. Hey, Ginger.
Lawrence to throw it. Forced out to his right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. And they pick him off again. And the Raiders make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Motion man sent left. Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. Oh, he has somebody. It's caught. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. They waited a little extra second there, didn't they? Maybe a little bit of a talk to the other sideline, Brock, before they declined that call. That touchdown's going to stand.
All good in love and football. just a good little penalty taunt.
And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. Spotting our AFC Championship on the line. And they're on him quickly to contain that trick play. They had their eyes on something bigger there, no doubt. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They'll run. This is Mitchell. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all one-yard plunges, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get 4 in one contest, we'll never, ever forget it.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Here we go.
Headed left. Jukes away from one. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars start the second half with some needed points.
He just keeps scoring and scoring and scoring it. Look at the juice he showed on touchdown number 4. He actually looks like he's getting stronger and faster as this game goes along. Just wow.
Offense and Lawrence getting ready for this 2-point try.
Hey, hey.
Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He has it. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
Jaguars 27.
They're in full comeback mode already here in the third. An onside kick coming up. And the Raiders are able to secure the kick.
Yeah, these numbers, Kate, they're pretty clear. It's hard to recover these onside kicks. Nice job there by the fielding team, but you see why the rules committee, right, the competition committee constantly searching for maybe new creative ways, because it is just so hard to get that ball when the other team's prepared for the onside kick.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. On the handoff, here's Mitchell. Now he strides quickly, headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it, because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Rod lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Now it's Jackson. On the move, headed right. Finds him on the crossing route. And it looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that first down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Hey, middle. Sit up.
Handoff here to Mitchell. That's the first down, and he's still going. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Report. 180. 180.
The give now to Mitchell. They get forward about 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. And they'll still have some work to do now on third down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Just a nice little reminder that this QB is more than a passer. They're going to call his number as a runner too, especially if these defenses don't account for it.
Third and 4 coming up now. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. So now on fourth down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. Carlson's kick is good. And that stretches the lead to 21.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. They'll go again here with Tootin. Give him 3 yards, that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
All right, here we go. Done. Here we go.
On the give, it's Tootin. He'll have the first down and even more. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
16-yard line.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
They've been doing it.
Run good for 8. Now they've got 3rd down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Quick throw is caught. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Let's go now.
Here's a design run. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Now a give. It's ETN headed left. And he's in for the touchdown. The Jaguars shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars get it back to a 14-point game. Only one quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a two-score game to begin the fourth.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot! Sit hot!
This one's sent up to Lamar. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did the homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Mitchell on the give, headed left. Works this back towards the middle block, and that thought worked out. Winds up with a gain of 8. It's an 8-yard gain, and things looking a whole lot better now. 3rd and 3 upcoming.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Hey, sit hot! Sit hot! Hey!
Again, this is Mitchell. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Hey! Sit hot! Hey! Sit hot!
A give to Mitchell, running left. Escapes the defender. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Quick.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They'll try it right from Mostert. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
And the Las Vegas first down.
So 1st down from the 41. Here's Mitchell. Well, even a great game is going to have its closer moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's Mitchell again. And this hasn't been a common sight out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. No gain here after a gain of only 1, and now they'll face 3rd and 9.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Raiders feeling good with a 14-point advantage. 3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
13.
Mitchell on the carry. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so, and they catch him behind the line on 3rd down. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. Little nod, little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Hand off to 2. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, it's a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Design quarterback run here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
Hey.
Tootin gets it from the gun. Decent work on the run, but not enough for the first. The stop is made in time. It's 4th and short.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Here's Tootin. He's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up 2nd down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. He busts those tackles.
And he will not get the first, but this is close. They're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down. Now it's Tootin. He dodged the tackle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Etienne on 1st down. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Hey, Bill, Lisa 24. Soka, hot. Here we go.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Rip, 23.
One final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And they pulled off the rare and elusive road win in the postseason, which means their journey stays alive another week as they head to the Conference Championship, where they're going to get a shot to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Raiders winners as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.